Peace and blessings, everyone. This is Lasagna with the Goddess Key coming to you for a new edition of my Goddess Key lessons. Initially, I was doing a podcast, which I probably will start back up, but I wanted to try something new, which I have been planning for a couple of weeks now. So, for this series, for today, um, I was um, thinking about the full moon, and weeks prior, just give you a little backstory, I thought I was going through my menopause phase because it had been a week before since I had my cycle, and it started exactly on the full moon, and it's been that way for since I've been aware for about a year now. And I know the full moon is all about releasing, all about um, letting things go that you know that no longer serves you, and things of that nature. But I wanted to look a little further, deeper into the significance behind the full moon, or the correspondence with your cycle, and why or what we should be learning from the energy of the moon, because as we grow into our goddess energy, as we know, we should know, maybe you don't know, but the sun represents the father, the moon represents the mother, and the stars, of course, are the children and the constellations within our galaxy or solar system. So I wanted to know more about this goddess feminine energy from the moon, and what does it entail when your cycle comes at the full moon or the new moon or the waxing or waning times of the moon phases. So I didn't go very deep into the research, but I did find some things online on the internet that I wanted to share with you. And also you can share this with your younger girls, younger daughters. If you, some of you all may have granddaughters, um, even if you're a gentleman and you know you see this, and share it with your wife, and so we can be more aware of the um, divine goddess energy from the moon, and use it to help elevate and create um, us in this new transition that we're entering into on the feminine aspects of our universe. So, with that being said, I am going to share my screen if you give me one moment. Okay. All right. So, we have Monday, and today is Monday, and Monday comes from Moon Day. And of course, the moon represents the mother. And we have three kind of major stages. So we have the maiden, the mother, and the crone. So the maiden would be the younger female. This would be the Oshun energy. You also you have the mother, which is, of course, anyone who may have had a child, and that is a mother, and this would be Yemuya. And then you have the crone stage, which is when a woman has gone through her menopause, excuse me. She has gone through her menopause phase, and now is headed into her wisdom or elder years, and this will be the crone. So what does the cycle say on a spiritual level with the moon? And our menstrual cycle is truly a powerful and beautiful tool to help us see not only what is going on health-wise within us, but also about what path we are currently on in life. Our cycle can show us, excuse me, if we are carrying negative beliefs or memories around sexuality, birth trauma, issues around parents, or if we are carrying too many toxins in our system. Just like the ocean, we are influenced by the moon. So, taking into account big moon events such as supermoons, eclipse, etc., can help us be more aware of what's happening to our cycle. So, there are four kind of major moon cycles. So, you have the white moon, the red moon, the pink moon, and the purple moon. Okay, so I have my little note, so forgive me if I'm looking down, but it says for the white moon is the most common moon cycle or to be synced with. And this cycle means that you're menstruate on the new moon and ovulate, excuse me, on the full moon. When you are in alignment, you are in balance with the earth and the mother divine sync. Okay. If you bleed during the dark moon to the new moon, you're being called inward to nourish yourself, tend to your needs, and immerse in some serious self-care practices. Your dream times will be more potent. So be sure to make notes in your journal, because you will have one foot in the physical world and one foot in the spiritual world. And this is a cosmic womb. But also trying to take any kind of actions will be tricky when you're bleeding in this phase, because this is the time that you're meant to rest and not meant to do anything much else. Not to say not to get up and go to work and do all those things, but just a lot more self-care doing if you have your cycle during the white moon, which is the new moon, and that's when the moon is not showing at all. The red moon, which is the full moon, which is what I am experiencing. So the red moon cycle is the second most common cycle. This cycle means that you menstruate with the full moon and ovulate on the new moon. Women in alignment with this cycle are often healers, empower players, wisdom holders, and magic makers. Now, back in the day, women with these cycles were seen as evil and witches. So that kind of suits where I probably am in life. But because this coming from the fear of people who did not go along with the flow, normal way of doing things, and that is certainly me. This cycle is often held by women who are here to help others. So bleeding at the full moon is calling you for you to combine the vitality, fullness, and potent power of the full moon with the let go of your own menstruation blood to manifest and bring something creative into being, to create outward for the collective, for the world. Okay? So that was the red moon. So if you are a white moon or red moon of any of these moons, please, I would like to know where you fall. And does any of this resonate with you? I know the red moon certainly does. And I'm going to go back into my calendar and see, I know for at least, like I said, for the past year, I know I've been consistent with the full moon. Either it was maybe a few days it started before the full moon, or it was always around the full moon. But years prior, I'm not sure. So I'm going to go back and look and see where I was in the stage of life and see, did it correspond to that particular time? So if you have, like I do, keep a track on one of the digital moon trackers, or I mean your not moon trackers, your cycle trackers, it will be very interesting to see if any of this corresponds, because like I said, I'm just now really coming into the awareness of the moon for about a year and a half now. So this is very good information for me, and I hope it is for you as well. So thank all right. So the pink moon. So the pink moon, although not as common as the white or red moon, is just as powerful. This cycle means that you menstruate with the waxing moon and uh, ovulate with the waning moons. Excuse me. The waxing moon occurs after the new moon, and when the moon is building up and eliminating to the full moon. So with the pink moon cycle, you're most likely in a transitional stage of life. You are coming out of a stage of darkness and rest in your life. You're being called to use your menstruation phase to explore and make new discoveries, to take risks and get curious about new possibilities. Read books that holds teachings you've been meaning to read and haven't gotten around to. Listen to podcasts by women you admire and who inspires you. Excuse me. This is the time to grow and play and have new experience. Taste different foods. Take a left when you normally go right. So this pink moon is just asking you to just do things totally different from the norm. Shake things up, just do something different and than what you would normally do. So the purple moon is also not as common, just like the pink moon. This cycle means that you menstruate on the waning moon and ovulate on the waxing moon. The waning moon occurs after the full moon and when the moon is retreating and darkness to a new moon. You are most likely in a transitional stage of life. This could mean that if you are in alignment with the purple moon, you are in a stage of quietness, darkness, and rest in your life. This could mean that you are in a stage of seeing the darkness aspects of life. This doesn't mean evil, okay? It just means that you are working on your shadow self. What else? This is a time to see what no longer serves you and take time to go into a cocoon, to transform and emerge into a beautiful butterfly. You're being called to tend to whatever comes to fruition for you around this time of the full moon, and cultivate it, edit it, and get really clear on it. And it's also good from what I found is that you can use divination to help you get more clarity and details on whatever situation or knowledge to verify, to help you develop your plans and projects as you continue to move forward in your cycle. Okay, so that was the white moon, red moon, pink moon, and purple moon. So I would like to know what you fall under. And let's go back to the thing here. So I offer you to please visit my website, thegoddesskey.com. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at thegoddesskey333. Also, visit my YouTube channel and subscribe. It's youtube.com/c/thegoddesskey. And I just want to share with you the moon calendar. Let me add that back, my book. So I have a book that is on Amazon.com. You can find it. It's called The Coloring Journal with Positive Affirmations. Now, I have put a, excuse me, the light kind of went down when I picked up the book. There we go. Okay, so I have within the coloring journal, I have the a moon calendar, and also for your menstrual cycle as well. So the outer blocks you see here corresponds with what you would like to write. So let's say that you're letting go. Let's say that you're trying to heal. You want, anything. You're happy. You're curious. You're having pains. Whatever you feel that's necessary for these rows. There are 8 columns, and you can color them, and they go on the outside. And it also has a PM and an AM. So one side can be PM, one side can be AM. And then, of course, the other ones corresponds with the month. And with the month and your cycle, or the moon and the day. It's the moon and the day. So the outer line, the top one here, or the very outer one, is for the cycle, and then the one inner is for the moon. And then you can color whatever you would like on the outside. So this is in my coloring journal, which can be found on Amazon.com. Just look up Coloring Journal with Positive Affirmations by Lasagna Willis, and you will find that one. The one that I have here is an old copy, and I changed the cover. So, but it's the same thing in the inside. So here are some of the journal, and the font I changed as well. So just to give you that, and it says, for this particular one, I have, you will be judged by your heart and not from your material, not by your material wealth. Okay, so we should know that, but just some things to think about throughout the journal. And it has areas here, like on the other ones, where you can make notes and color and make notes. So that is the journal, and that's the calendar. And then I have pages, full pages within the middle for coloring. All right. So again, you can find this on Amazon.com. And I will also include a link in the description. So, and thank you for watching, and I hope this information has been useful. Maybe you knew, maybe you didn't, and you can look more into it for yourself to see where you're falling with your menstrual cycle. Okay, so until next time, thank you so much for watching. Please visit my website again, thegoddesskey.com, for any personal body cares. I have soaps, lotions, face serums. There will be more items coming. I'm also having a sale with a lot of crystals, and I think I still have them here. Like, I have these bracelets. They're $5. Great stocking stuffers if you celebrate Christmas. Also Kwanzaa, if you have a daughter, granddaughter, you know, even for you or your wife, this is a nice, and it's a 5-piece bracelet set, $5.25. And I think the shipping is only like $2. So this is good to help me out and support a Black-owned business. I have lots of crystals also on sale. And please, again, visit the site. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at thegoddesskey333. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. There will be more additional things coming on that as well. Okay, so to add, also, I wanted to let you know that upcoming, I'm going to hopefully do this every day, Monday through Friday. And just to give you a brief lineup of the Facebook Live, or I may pre-record it. So Monday is for Goddess and Spiritual, so Moon. And again, we're dealing with the Mother. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is War on the Political. Tuesday represents Mars, and Mars is all about war. Wednesday is Solutions or Communication, so that's Mercury. Thursday is Business Entrepreneur, which, you know, Jupiter is expansion and money and business. And Friday is Venus and love and relationships. So look for that weeknights at 8 p.m. or sometime after 8 if everything goes well. And also, if you have a business and you would like to come on and talk about your business, please go to my website, goddesskey.com, and send me a message. You will find my email there, or you can message me at thegoddesskey333 or on my personal Facebook page. So, again, please visit the website, thegoddesskey.com. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at thegoddesskey333. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow. And thank you for watching. Again, peace and blessings.